Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. My name is Susan Churchill and I'm a certified trainer with Spring Forest Qigong. We are here in Tomahawk, Wisconsin. Good morning, Alicia. Good morning, Lynn. And today we're bringing in peaceful land. So I'm going to kind of be off to the side here and we'll do a simple practice, Spring Forest Qigong practice today, and allow you to take in as much of the chi from nature as you can. So we're going to start with our feet shoulder hip distance apart. Relax your shoulders, elbows out, fingers are open, smile on your face. Feel the land underneath your feet. You are made from it. Feel Mother Nature. Loving its creation. Say good morning to your lower dantian. Say your good morning to your middle dantian. Feel the chi rising through your entire body. Feel a connection from the top of your head out into the universe. Spine is straightened. You start to balance. If you were feeling a little out of balance, you're welcoming balance, allowing the earth to help you balance your mind, your body, your spirit, your soul, coming into alignment, feeling the connection out into the universe, allowing that morning sun that's rising. Of course, depends on where you are in the world, but you can borrow our sun right now. And feel the waves of light and love coming down on your skin, throughout your body, into the earth. Joy is bubbling up from your heart, bringing you a smile, touching the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. Tucking your chin in a little bit, and you just start bouncing with joy. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth at this point so we can release and detoxify. And as you're enjoying your bouncing, I just want to acknowledge everybody who's here. So, good morning to Alicia and Lynn and Joanne and Martha and Shelby and Susan and June. Bringing in peaceful land. And did you just see that? That was a hummingbird came by. A hummingbird just came by to welcome us. Thank you. Let's take our hands over our head for 5 minutes of bouncing with our hands up over our head to live to 100. And wherever you are, you are supported by our beautiful earth. Allow the earth to help you with your bouncing, to release what you no longer need, to get yourself back in alignment. Continuing with our 5 minutes of bouncing with our hands over our head to live to 100. Good morning, Dorothy. Good morning, Christine. I'm going to have to look at this recording to see if I can see the hummingbird that came by to visit us at the beginning. I believe it was a yellow and black one from the little movement I saw that goes so fast. We're bringing in peaceful land and letting the earth help us to come back into our alignment. Feel the chi waking up in all your meridians, in all your organs, in every cell. Say good morning to everything that creates, that becomes you, that's part of you. And the breath coming in and out, which you gently exchange. Easy exchange, in and out. We'll let our hands come down and go side to side. Oh, and just open, open, open. Come back to center. Let's do our shoulder shrugs. Bringing or lifting the shoulders up, letting your head go back. Scrunch just a little bit. Continue to breathe. Have the tongue touching the roof of the mouth. Release back down, knowing that spinal fluid and chi is coming up the spine, bathing our brain. So grateful for this healthy brain we have. Shoulders come up, head goes back. So grateful that our mind is clear, that we receive all the wisdom we need today, everything that is there for us to release and to help and release. Let's do one more. Lift the shoulders up, head back. Tip of the tongue is still touching the roof of the mouth, and you're continuing to breathe. So we've lifted the shoulders, but there's no tension. So if that's a little bit challenging, that is not unusual. Release our hands down and just have the hi squirrel. We've got a squirrel coming to visit us today too. Oh, there he goes. Those little teeny ones. Not a chipmunk, but it's like I don't know if the ones up north are smaller than in the suburbs, but it's not that big. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So nature is coming to join us. We had a hummingbird and now a squirrel. We have the land, that's what we're bringing in today, peaceful land. So let's continue our gentle practice with our feet shoulder hip distance apart, our knees are bent, everything is relaxed. We did the bouncing, we did our shoulder shrug, so now we want to go in and tap and cup specific points to help clear and open up channels and also more activation of our chi. So we'll start with our cheekbones. So using your knuckles or a couple fingers, I usually use 3, tap the cheekbones under your eyes. Now your knees are still bent a little bit, elbows are lifted, and you can send in beautiful yellow light because these are the stomach detoxification points. So if you have anything going on with digestion or the like, you can do this anytime throughout the day. Say, you know what, I'm going to just do this before and after I eat. Why not? Do a minute, do 2 minutes, or just do 9 tapping. And we'll move up to the beginning of the eyebrows. These are the bladder detoxification points. You can send in dark blue light. The yellow light belongs to the stomach, the spleen, the pancreas. So that's why we send in yellow light in the first ones that we're hitting on the cheekbones. And this belongs to the water element, which is the bladder system or the kidney system. So we send in dark blue light. And then we're going to cup the top of our head. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do 9 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See if you can feel chi coming down into the body, even to the bottom of your torso, maybe to the bottom of your feet. Let's do 9 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. With one hand holding your forehead, cup the base of your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This one we're stimulating the nervous system, waking up your brain. Let's give it another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you might not realize, but the brain is part of the kidney system. So if you're sending in color, let's send in blue again. Hi, Maria. Come down to your C7, that's the bump at the base of the neck, and massage this in whichever way works for you, as long as you're being gentle. So circular massage, a gentle pinch and release. No cupping though, very gentle in this area. And then we'll clap our hands, cup the inside of our left elbow. We're back to 9s. Underarm left side, and the other side. Window of the lungs, And if you're new with us, just follow along. It's all good. Hi, Barbara. Cup your kidneys. Rub with the backs of your hands. Rub with the palms of your hands. Tap your tailbone. Tap your hips. And you can't see me, but I'm coming down to the tops of my knees and I'm cupping. And I'm reaching around to the backs of the knees, cupping forward. And now both hands are around my left knee and I'm cupping toward the center into the knee, and then the right side, gently, gently, sending beautiful, gentle energy in. Coming up on the toes, down on the heels. Avoid this if you're pregnant. You know your body. Go very gently. No slamming here. Awesome. And we'll go right into beginning of the universe position, feet shoulder or hip distance apart. Bend your knees, shoulders back, or relax. Just let them go into their little notches, elbows out. Stretch your fingers and toes. And then release. A smile on your face. Tip of the tongue touches the roof of the mouth. Chin comes back a little bit. And again, you welcome balance. So your body is effortlessly holding this position. You don't have to scrunch your muscles or anything. Just effortlessly holding this position. The body was made to hold up, to stand. Now you can do this standing, sitting, or lying down. Remember, anything you can't do physically, just use your visualization. Feel it. Use your visualization and feel it. Which we still do when we stand, okay? So make sure you continue with that. Now we're bringing in peaceful land today. We're here in Tomahawk, Wisconsin. Bring in your peaceful land wherever you are. That would be awesome, beautiful. And now we say the password, I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together. Connect to what's most divine for you, your masters, your creator, your angels, your family. And ask for what you want from your practice today. As a group, we're continuing to bring in peace for the world, for our families, for our bodies. And today, peaceful land is coming in. And everything you pour into our healing circle. Then we're going to take our right hand in front of our upper chest, left hand in front of the lower dantian, elbows out, fingers open, smile on your face. Tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth, behind the front teeth. Visualize a column of light from the top of your head to the bottom of your torso. This is called forming of yin and yang. Now, we do moving of yin and yang, remember? And so this is forming. And this is a beautiful position to be in anytime you're feeling scattered, because your palms, the heart meridians are through your palms, so from your soul, through your heart, through your shoulders, feel that, and then out the palms, beautiful columns of light or beams of light coming in, just loving, loving, loving to your upper dantian, or your middle dantian and your lower dantian. Your elbows are out, fingers are spread, the chi is just flowing through you, so in a beautiful pattern, just allow it to happen however it's happening for you, and you might start to feel more chi. Feel it in the palms of your hands, feel it coming out, feel it between the palms of your hands and your body, feel it in your body. Allow it to move through, allow it to soften, 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 soften. And then we'll release our hands down and bring them up on both sides over your head. So like you're holding a giant beach ball. And we're going to do the third movement in Master Lin's 5-element practice, connecting heaven and earth. And this is for the earth element. So we're bringing in land today, which is perfect. Breathing in, we allow our knees to lower our body down. Lower our body at our knees. The knees aren't actually working exactly. It's all the muscles helping the knees to bend and straighten. And just enough, whatever's most comfortable for you. If you can bend really low, that's awesome. Go as slowly as you can. Careful to keep a slight bend in the knees. So no locking. And just very slowly up and down, feeling the peace from the earth as the muscles in the legs are pumping it up from the earth through your body. And feel the peace from the heavens, from the universe coming down through your fingertips and the top of your head. And these vibrations are actually different. And I didn't realize that until Master Lin mentioned it sometime last year, I believe. So you've got a slightly different vibration of peace from these two sources, which makes sense because we've got yin and yang. The earth and the universe. And allow everything to soften, your mind, your thoughts. If your eyes are still open, close your eyes if you can. That will bring your mind in and settle it down. If you're driving, don't do this. Ha ha ha. If you drive a lot, and you may want to pull over and then do your practice, like meditations. Best not to be driving. And just enjoy the land. You may not realize it, but we've already done 3 minutes. So let's release our hands down. Of course, you can continue if it's feeling so good. And I'd like to do more soothing exercises today. So that was our healing movement, which is very powerful, because there you are connected between heaven and earth, bringing you peace. So just allowing yourself to soften, soften, soften. And still you might feel it. Let's notice. Even though you're standing still, do you feel the chi, peaceful chi coming up from the earth? Do you feel the peaceful chi coming down from the heavens? And guess what? You're in that all the time. So it's just a matter of becoming aware of it. Our mind is so powerful, and it can focus so amazingly that also can make it a little bit difficult to stay in that flow of life, right? So let's let that flow continue as we cultivate the chi as we harvest the chi we've cultivated, and then feel it as we are grounding it throughout the body. So focus on your lower dantian, that's deep behind the navel, and see all the chi coming together. It's a beautiful ball of light. Now maybe it's in the yellow and earth tones since that was our focus. And but allow all the colors to come in. Okay, none of this. Sorry, no blue right now. No, we're going to have it all come in, and we're going to spin this ball of light and allow it to spin faster and faster and faster. And then it becomes smaller and brighter. It becomes even smaller and even brighter and even smaller and even brighter. And your eyes are like twitching. Mine are, as if that light is shining right in them. And then it turns into a tiny little energy pill. We call it dawn. And you tuck it deep behind the navel. Breathing in through the nose. And then you let your breath do whatever it needs to do at this point. So if you are breathing in and out through the nose, and that feels awesome, then that's what you do. If at this point you have more detoxifying to do and your breath is naturally coming out through your mouth, then that's what you do. Okay, so we rub our hands together, rub in between the fingers, take two fingers, slide them up the sides of the nose, of the forehead, around the face, and down the chin. We are hitting all these beautiful chi buttons along the face and also covering the face and covering the eyes with our palms and allowing beautiful colors of healing light to come in and through us and rebalance the light we are created from and bringing in from when we connected to the universe. Um, we bring in we re-download, I guess is the word, our code for our body, for our life. Let's rub our ears top to bottom, pull the earlobes, and then we'll breathe. We'll just do down the body, but now imagine when we're doing this all the way down, we're also including our arms. Let's go a little slower and just see it through the whole torso. So we've took care of our head and the neck, we're hooking that in too, and the torso, and then we're going to come down to the tailbone and we're going to tap. And we're just going to tap here for a few more moments. Breathe in and out. And then a giant breath in. I always think that there's more time than there is, and all of a sudden it's time to go. That's okay. You can continue your harvesting and your soothing exercises if you wish. And we're going to come together with our hands at our heart here and say, thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings. And all the blessings of the land. So from all of ours, we're sending it all together. And I hope you have a beautiful day. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.